and welcome to another edition of A Shave and a Song, a show all about shaving with a straight razor while listening to some great music while we do it. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, good day to you. I hope it's a good one. It happens to be Mother's Day here where I am, so I hope you're treating all your mothers just spectacularly. They deserve it. It's going to be a good day. Sun's going to be out. I think we're turning the corner where I am. It's been just miserably cold and wet all through the month of May so far, but it looks like, according to the 10-day forecast, we're finally going to break into the 50s and the 60s for the lows finally. So I'm ready. I'm ready. So, okay, today, featuring Black Ship White Whale, and for the shaving soap, also for the aftershave. Kind of a white whale is the mysterious figure, I guess, in Moby Dick, and it's kind of a reason I chose it today, kind of mystery enigma, because of the song I'm going to feature today. But we'll get to that in a minute. So let's see, Black Ship's White Whale, and then Clubman Pinaud to finish everything off. Going to be a good shave today. Oh, definitely can't forget this. Usually start off with it. Going to be shaving with my Dovo Bismarck 6/8. So let's make some soap. Actually, let's make some cream, shall we? There we go. Boy, this just goes to town. I've been soaking the puck for 5 minutes or so while I was in the shower. 10 minutes. Oh, there it goes. So the band artist, I'm featuring the band, but yeah, okay. So the band I'm featuring today has had almost nothing written about them as a band. An individual artist of the band has had quite a bit written about him, but as it pertains to this particularly short-lived band that he was a part of, almost nothing has been said about it. The founder's been around for quite some time, especially over in Britain, making music, and has become pretty well known over there. And you know, I would say that there's a fair number of people that would recognize him here. I made a mess. I'm featuring, the band I'm featuring is the Palladinos. So let's get started, shall we? Get the water going a little bit more. Get the face wet. Now the Palladinos make up a husband and wife team of Angelo Palladino and his wife Alice Palladino, and they've both had careers outside of this particular band that they were a part of. Alice, she had sang with the British group Last Exit, whom you may or may not be familiar with. They're an older band, but at one point in time, before Sting was with the Police, he played with Last Exit. So that's where Alice came from. Angelo made his career pretty much touring all around South England, South Wales, and was very well known in that part of the country. And he would play to rave reviews in places like London's Dingwalls, which Dingwalls in London would be, I guess, our equivalent of Austin city limits, if you will. So he wasn't unknown at that around that part of the globe. They eventually met, got married, formed a band, formed another band called the Palladinos, and released an album, Traveling Dark, in 1994. And it did pretty well. Although many of you may have never heard of it, it did pretty well at the time. It even had a song featured in Nicolas Cage's movie Leaving Las Vegas. It enabled them to tour with Sting. Actually, the album was even released on Sting's label, Pangea. And then they went on tour with Sting. They played the Royal Albert Hall. They played Radio City Music Hall. And then about a year, 2 years later or so, I think they may have released a second album. I'm not really 100% sure on that. They disbanded, and now the album has pretty much faded into obscurity, which is why you may be saying, well, I've never heard of this. Now, Angelo continues to play to this very day, and he's touring or playing or still in England. Might even have a different band now. Sometimes it's solo. You can find a lot of his solo stuff on YouTube. But interestingly enough, can't talk when you're holding your tongue. When I decided I wanted to feature this song, I couldn't find anything on YouTube. This is a first. I couldn't find anything on YouTube from this album except the one song that was featured in Leaving Las Vegas. Other than that, nothing from this album. So I hesitate to say this, but I might be the first poster to post this song on YouTube. And unfortunately, it's going to be, it's not going to be a high quality post because it's coming through my speaker, obviously a little portable speaker while I'm shaving. But hey, a first is a first, I guess. They're a good band. He's a blues artist, although I tend to think that a lot of the songs on the album are more like rockabilly blues. It's still kind of bluesy, but it's rockabilly. This is more acoustic than I think that he plays when he's playing solo. It's definitely an album that's been layered and engineered. You can tell that there's going to be several layers to it, so they probably don't sound like that live. But it's not a bad album nonetheless. So here we go. Here's an artist that is still kind of known around and had a big song with the release of his 1984 album with his wife, the Palladinos, 1994, not 84, 1994, Traveling Dark. And then faded, the album and the band faded into obscurity. This is In This Place Here.
Witness to a better way. On Bibles bound lanes, say life beneath the raven's wing. In the mystery of spread like grass and mockingbird. One day he'll lose his tongue, one night behind a hidden door. His talking will be done in this place in this place rolling homeless weary dogs in weather-tattered time, life beneath their fingerprints, life below the ground. I see them on the corners, on the streets that shine with rain. I see them in the stations, and I'm waiting for a train in this place in this place Jews old and faded crawl to my ears, rhyme rooms I remember, jump down in tears. I'll wait for you, darling, I'll wait here alone in my darkest of threads on the bridge. I will stand, I will wait, I will wait, I will wait in the white withered dawn on the vast silent plain. I will wait, I will wait, I will wait. In this place in this place I will wait, 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 I will wait.
And there you have it. The Palladinos from their 1994 album Traveling Dark, and that's in this place here. I like that song. I especially like Alice's backing vocals that are like a dark drone throughout the song. I think it really adds that mysterious quality to the piece. So clean the brush out. It's one thing I do like about this Black Sails shaving soap is that it didn't mess around. It foams up right away and stays that way. So good shaving soap. Got a nice shave with it today. So let's go ahead and finish up with some Black Sails Aftershave. White Whale. There's a nice fragrance to it. Feels good going on. There we go. Rub it in, massage the face, take care of yourself. Good way to start the day in my case. Maybe you're finishing the day in your case. Either way, I think a shave is meant to be enjoyable. There we go. And then, in just a little bit, after I clean up the bathroom a little bit, we'll be finishing off with Clubman Pinaud, and I'll be ready. So there you have it, my friends. I hope you enjoyed the show today. I hope if you already knew who the Palladinos were, or are, or however you want to say it, hey, congratulations. You remember a good group, a good band, a good act, however you want to call it. If you don't, I hope you enjoyed them. I'd say find a way to check them out, but you'll probably have to go to someplace like Bandcamp or something else to listen to the other songs on the album, because they're just not on YouTube that I've been able to find. So there you have it. Like the channel if you enjoyed today's show or any of the shows, and make sure you subscribe, hit the little alarm bell, let you know when we put a new show out. And as always, leave a comment, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me know what you think. Let me know of an artist, a band, a song that you'd like me to listen to. Maybe I'll feature it in an upcoming show. And also spread the word. Tell others about it. It's a fun little show. I know it's a little weird. I admit it. But I have fun with it, and I hope you have fun listening to it, and maybe get exposed to some great music while we do this. So there you have it. Enjoy your day. As always, live life, love music, and happy shaving.